Hello everybody, we've got some people joining already. Thank you very much for joining. Welcome to webinar number 17 of the Survive and Thrive series. Just wait for a few more people to join. Please don't be shy, say hello as you join the webinar. Thank you so much for joining. If this is your first one, welcome aboard this journey. We're sharing lots of cool stuff with our audience and getting tons of awesome feedback. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for supporting us. Thank you for your awesome feedback over the last 16 weeks. So this is webinar number 17 of our Survive and Thrive series. So today we're changing it up a little bit, and we're going to talk about marketing magic. So a subject I'm very, very passionate about. We're going to be coming with some sort of high level marketing tips today, or just a bunch of tips that you can take away and apply immediately in your business. But we're also going to, in future webinars, break these down and actually do a bit of a deep dive into each point that we talk about today. So as always, please say hello as you join. Thanks for joining. Everybody's shy today. No one's joining the chat. A new camera as well, so hopefully it's improving the experience for everybody. So let us know if you can hear okay. Alright, so the chat's a bit slow. All good, let's keep moving. So please say hello, and the mission of Premier Business Academy is to help good people to get ahead in business and in life. We like to share great tips to help people that people can apply immediately in their businesses. We're very passionate about helping to grow the New Zealand economy. As I keep saying in these webinars, this country, or the backbone of our economy, is small businesses. They employ 30% of the people. We're heading into some tough, challenging times. In fact, there is 200,000 people on the job seekers benefit right now. Huge numbers, and it's growing. So we need to be more determined and passionate than ever. And this hearing is good, thanks Stacey, to drive forward in our businesses and not lose our nerve. We need fresh ideas, fresh inspiration. We might need to make some drastic changes in our businesses. So that's what this is all about, is to help our clients and friends of Premier Group to grow and strengthen your business and improve your profitability, and look for new ideas and keep growing and keep moving forward. So the quote for today is, people will forget what you did, people will forget what you said, but people will never forget the way you made them feel. That's a great quote that we use a lot here at Premier Group, and it applies really, really well to, or directly with marketing. Marketing is about making people feel great, as is your whole customer service experience, but we're just talking about marketing, the marketing portion of that today. So think about how the way your marketing is making your client base feel, or your customer base feel, or your prospects. So what is the purpose of marketing? So let's talk about that quickly. It's really attracting prospects to your business to buy your products and services. So whether you're a service business or a products business, whatever you might be doing, selling a product or a service, it's all about attracting people. It's about building rapport, building trust with your customer base, your client base. Please say hello. There's more joining. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Say hello as you join. The chat is very shy. People are very shy today, but that's all good. Please say hello if you can. So what is marketing? Another cool quote I came across recently is, it's the art of telling stories so enthralling that people lose control or lose track of their wallets. So that's a pretty cool statement as well. So marketing's about creating a perceived value in your customers' minds. It's about creating an experience, and, like I say, building rapport and trust, and helping people to get in touch with your brand. Really, at the end of the day, every business's biggest challenge is obscurity. Every small business in the world, really, their biggest number one challenge they've got to overcome is obscurity, which means no one knows about them. They're hidden. So a lot of businesses are afraid for some reason to market their products and shout it from the rooftops, and that's what we're about today. We're going to help you with a few simple tips today to actually get some more confidence and start pushing your products out there and your services and getting you out of obscurity. Now today, like I say, is some higher level tips, or some of them are very simple tips, things that you can try straight away, but then we're going to drill down and help you apply those over time. So as always, please fill in the survey at the end so we can, the survey that'll come to you, so we know what topics you want us to drill down on first. So It is the promotion, advertising, the building of trust. It's persuading clients to buy. This is marketing. So there's many definitions of marketing, but hopefully that gives you some ideas, gives you the drift of what marketing is all about. Get out of obscurity. That's really, really key. So we talk a lot about at Premier Group all the time, and with our clients is the actual sales funnel, which looks like this. Might be a little hard to see on the screen. We'll drill in when we need to. So it's all about, and we're going to just really talk about the top of the funnel today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At the top of the funnel, it's all about creating awareness. So we always say here at Premier Group, and again with all our clients, is that sales is a process, and it all starts with marketing. It all starts with inbound leads. So at the end of the day, in very simple terms, the more leads you can put in at the top of the funnel, the more traffic at the top of the sales funnel, the more you're going to get out the bottom. Simple as that. So it's literally a numbers game. And so many people in business fail to understand this, that sales and business is a numbers game. So you should be able to get to the point in your business, if you haven't already, and most businesses haven't, and that's what we want to help you do, is to be able to predict your sales really, really accurately every single month based on the funnel, the sales funnel. How many leads are coming in, so how many telesales calls you're making, how many emails you're sending out, your e-blasts, your conversion rate ratios, all these things. There's so many things. How much you're spending on your Google AdWords, your Facebook ads, LinkedIn ads, all those sorts of things. So it's really, really simple. It is literally a process. So, for example, if you put 100 leads in at the top, you should know that after, for example, 3 months of bringing these leads through the funnel, you should get, let's say, 6 sales out the bottom or 10 sales out the bottom. You might get 10 opportunities to quote, and out of that, you might have a 50% quote conversion ratio, and you'll get 5 jobs out the bottom or 5 customers out the bottom. So the more you can put it in the top, the more you can get in out at the bottom. And it's not as difficult as you may think. So we are going to break it down. We're not going to, as I say, we're not going to be able to cover it all today, but we're going to give you some understanding of the funnel. So from awareness, we need to take them to interest. And then from interest, we need to take them to evaluation. So this is a very common sales funnel. Ours is designed based on best practice, industry best practice. Then there's commitment, and I'm going to explain these to you. And then there is referral. And then there is repeat. So these are the stages your client goes through, whether they know it or not, in their subconscious mind, of doing business with you. So at first they start off as a lead, not knowing anything about your business. Awareness means that that's the marketing team's job, or as we say at Premier Group, everybody is in marketing, and that's a really simple tip you should write down. Everybody needs to become marketers in your business, and if it's not like that right now, you need to work towards that. So getting awareness could come from, they see a Google ad, they might have a telesales phone call, might ring them up and say, hey, it's Bob here from ABC Company, just wanted you to know about us. Do you know anything about us? By the way, we've got this awesome brochure on blah, blah, blah that we would love to send to you in the post. Can we do that? Awesome. What's your postal address? What's your email address? What's your phone number? What's your, just want to clarify your details. Enter that into your database or your spreadsheet, whatever you've got right now, or your CRM, and away you go. That's awareness. And then from there, the follow-up call means you take them to interest and then to evaluation. So we'll explain these as time goes on. Today, we're just focusing on creating awareness of your brand. That's what marketing is all about. And then, of course, marketing also assists all the way down the funnel. So we're gonna help you in future sessions about that as well. And the goal is, of course, is to get repeat buyers and get your clients to refer you as well. So that's why we have referral in the funnel. Really, really important that you're always asking for a referral, which helps you to always have a great marketing message, because you're never going to ask for a referral if you've done a bad job of bringing your client through the funnel. So having referral in your funnel is very, very powerful, because it helps you to do a great job every time. Because as you know, you're only as good as your last day. There's more joining. Thanks for joining. Webinar number 17. If this is your first one, welcome along. So referral is so important. We all know how powerful word of mouth is in our businesses. It is our cheapest form of advertising or marketing, and the most powerful, because people convert so quickly. Now, awareness. So I'm going to talk to you about some of these things, some simple tips. One tip is production, then perfection. So many businesses get hung up on producing the perfect website, or the perfect brochure, or the perfect flyer, or the perfect Google ad, whatever it is. At Premier Group, one of our favourite sayings is production, then perfection. We help all of our business coaching clients to see this as well. There's so many small businesses that get hung up on these things. So they'll put it off and put it off and put it off. It's not quite right, it's not quite right, it's not quite right. Get it out there. That's what we're saying. Launch it and then perfect it. Because as soon as you launch, it forces you to go through it and keep perfecting it. E.g., let's talk about a website. Just launch it and then perfect it. Get your team to look at it, come up with ideas to improve it, and just keep improving it over time. End of the day, that's what business is all about, is continuous improvement. So very, very simple tip, but very powerful tip. So same with a brochure. Get it out there. I'm not saying the detail is not important, because it is in business. The detail is very important, but just get it as close as you can. Make sure the spelling's all correct. Make sure you've got the correct products in there, the correct pricing if it needs to be there. But don't get hung up on perfection, because perfection comes in layman's simply, you'll never reach perfection, but the goal is always continuous improvement, if that makes sense. So very, very powerful. The other thing is, another simple tip around marketing is do it every day. So do it in busy times, do it in slow times. It's incredible how many businesses panic when they have a hole in their pipeline, or their quotes are drying up, or their sales are drying up, and they panic and they start to do some marketing, they start to do some promotions, they might send out an e-blast. You need to keep on putting new leads into the funnel every single day. So that's what we call front-end pressure. You can turn this around and say it's the front of the pipeline. So building front-end pressure all the time. By the way, how do you like this new mic? Looks pretty fancy. Thanks, Stephen and Aisha, for sorting this out. Let us know in the chat what you think of this mic. It's it's very flash. So hopefully the sound quality is improving, because that's the goal. Production, then perfection, right? We started off with some pretty primitive gear on the first few webinars. So do it every day, busy times and slow times. Commit to just a little bit. You say, well, we're so busy right now, I can't commit to anything. Okay, well, commit to 5 minutes. It might be writing a post on LinkedIn or Facebook. Just do something every single day. Commit to one thing every single day. So it's the daily discipline that builds up. Not weekly, not monthly. It's way too late. Okay, another tip is make sure you're building a database. Incredible, again, how many businesses are not building a database. So every inbound phone call you get, every inbound email you get, make sure you're getting all the customers' details and putting them into your database. If you haven't got a CRM, and by the way, there's lots of cheap or free ones out there that are simple and easy to use, which CRM is Client Relationship Management System. If you haven't got one of those, at least start a spreadsheet. So it's got your client's name, number, postal address, email address, and any little notes about that customer. That allows you to build a gold mine. It's your future business. So you might not be a customer today, they might not be a customer for 6 months, they might not be a customer for 12 months, but keep on building your database. It's your future gold mine. At Premier Group, one of our sayings is we can't outgrow our database. We can only grow as big as our database. So if you keep growing your database, you can keep growing your business. Really, really simple, right? As I said, it's a numbers game. All right, pull the mic up closer. Thanks, Alan. Good comment. Is that better? Maybe we turn the volume up a little bit. Watch. Can we hear okay, team? Okay. Let me know if the hearing's okay. I've just had a comment saying pull the mic closer. Okay, so what are we on to? Database. Keep building that. So think about those inbound leads and train your team, your customer service team, or if you're the customer service person or the salesperson in the business, start today. Start building a database, and we'll talk to you about how to use that database in future webinars. One little tip straight away is to start sending out a weekly email or a monthly email. Commit to something that is adding value for your clients. So it's not just about selling products, but it's about adding value with some kind of tips and help for your clients. The next one is committing to some simple KPIs. Kind of ties in with what I was just saying earlier, but just commit to 1 or 2 key performance indicators. It might be 1 LinkedIn post a day and 1 Facebook post a day, or it might be 1 YouTube video uploaded per day or per week. So just commit to a simple set of KPIs, put them in your diary, put them on your wall, and commit to them. Hold yourself accountable. If you've got someone that you report to, make sure it's part of your reporting so that you are accountable to committing to these KPIs every day. As I said, it's all about daily discipline, daily habits, building great daily habits. This is so important in marketing. Sorry about the camera. We just had a little incident there. You all right, Aisha? Awesome. So, grow your team into a team of marketers. So spread the workload, really important. So all your team becomes marketers. That's why at Premier Group we say it's so important to first, the most important marketing you can do is your internal marketing. Make sure your team knows all about your products and services and any improvements and any changes that you are making. Good, so it sounds like you're can hear okay. So making sure that they understand. That's very, very important, because if they don't understand, then they cannot spread the word. They cannot help you as well as they could to do the external marketing. So it's very, very, very key to build a culture where everyone knows the products and services. Everyone is sold on your products and services. If you can't sell to your team will never be able to sell to the world or to your client base. So really, really important. Get them involved. Create a team of marketers. So super powerful. A simple way to do that straight away is to have a team meeting or your next morning meeting and explain this concept and say, hey, from now on, we want to help you guys become part of the marketing department, which basically means all we're asking is if you can follow us on our Facebook page, follow us on LinkedIn, and start sharing those posts with your friends, commenting on those posts, liking those posts, commit to just 5 minutes a day. And that's all it takes for a start, and then you keep training on other stuff, and we're gonna hold a whole session on this, on how to create a team of marketers. So that's just one little tip as well. Start a marketing calendar is another real simple one. So make sure it's on a year planner. Again, that's going to hold you accountable, and you should be, every time you have your weekly marketing meeting, which is another tip, if you're not doing that already, have a weekly marketing meeting. Only needs to be 10 minutes or 15 minutes. Get around with the team, look at the marketing calendar. Have you committed? Have you actually ticked that off for last week? It might be send one e-blast. It might be do one LinkedIn post each day. It might be create one new Google ad, whatever it might be, and set a daily budget of $5 a day or something like that. So make sure that you're reporting on that and having that weekly marketing meeting. Super, super powerful. So we're coming towards the end of what we need to talk about today. A daily meeting's great as well if you can, if you've got a marketing team in your business. If you don't, at least talk about the marketing briefly in your daily meeting if you have a daily meeting already up and running. So another really simple one is to look at your brand guidelines if you have any right now, because you need to empower your team. As I'm saying, creating a team of marketers is about empowering your team. So if you've got some brand guidelines, e.g., you might say, like, if you look at some of the marketing behind me right now, we know what the red is that we use in our logo. We know where we put our logos in our marketing. We know what photos to use. So we've got some very clear guidelines around what marketing material to use and how to design it. So empower your team, let them make mistakes. Again, marketing is it's very important for your team to learn by making mistakes. That's how we learn as owners, isn't it? As business owners or leaders, you need to learn. That's how people learn, make mistakes. So give them freedom, or give them a framework to work within, and empower them to go hard and crank out the marketing. Really, really powerful. So a couple more things to talk about is ask your customers. So all the time here at Premier Group, e.g. when we're doing our quote follow-up or we're on the phone to our clients, all of our team is trained to say, by the way, thanks so much for your business. We really appreciate it. This might be to an ongoing customer or regular customer. Is there anything we can be doing better for you right now? Is there anything you're seeing in the marketplace that we can be doing better? So we ask that question all the time. Same when we do our NPS calls. Again, we're going to do a separate session on this for you, but picking up the phone and saying, by the way, just wanted to say thanks for your business. Really appreciate it. Is there anything we can be doing better? Or is there any trends out there you're noticing, any gaps in the market that we could fill, or any pain points that we could improve for you? So really important. Ask your customers what they want. It's really important to be customer-led. There's two schools of theory on this, being product-led and customer-led. I think it's good to have a little bit of both. So if you can create a great new product, but also at Premier Group, an example is most of our new products come from asking questions to our customers, finding out what they want, where the gaps are, what their pain points are, and then come up with some unusual guarantees. I was talking to a client about this yesterday, is coming up with some unusual guarantees in your business. Think about your business right now. You might already have some things like we get our plans drawn within 2 weeks for your first concept plans, or you might be a builder and that has your quotes done within 5 days or something like that. But you're not telling your client about it, and it's not a guarantee. So turn it into an unusual guarantee, which will set you apart from all your other competitors. Because these types of things these types of things will help you to gradually over time ease your prices up, become known as the builder that does this, or the architect that does this, or the landscaper that does this, or the supplier of XYZ product that does this. No one else in your marketplace is doing it. E.g., again, I'll give you an example. At Premier Group, one of our unique, unusual guarantees is we will get your plan takeoff done or your quotation done for your house bricks done within 48 hours, or you get a free gift hamper. So it's an unusual guarantee. It costs us money and pain if we miss it. So everyone is motivated to meet that guarantee. And it's unusual when we're talking to a new customer up front. It's like, whoa, I've never heard of that before. And our competitors are taking 2 to 3 weeks to get a quote back. So it's a massive point of difference for us. You've probably already got things in your business right now that are fantastic, but you're not telling them to your customers, and you're not putting them into words like that, or into an unusual guarantee or a powerful guarantee. So those are some of the key things I wanted to discuss today. If there's any questions, obviously there's tons more that we could talk about with marketing, and we will as time goes on. So this is Marketing Magic Part 1. Lots more to come. We're going to break down the funnel in future ones, and we're also going to just drill down on subjects like how to create a great Google ad, how to create a great brochure, how to create a great website, things like internal marketing, how to train your team on marketing, all these sorts of things. So please pop any questions in the chat now, if there is any. And if there's not, that's fantastic. There's a bit of a delay on the chat, so we've been 21 minutes, so we're good for time. So let us know if there's any questions around marketing, or any suggestions for future marketing webinars, because that's how we are designing this series, based on your feedback. So anything from anybody? There's a bit of a delay on the chat, so if you have written a question, it's not coming through yet. No, anything that I've spoken about today that you would like me to drill in briefly on now? Any simple stuff that you would like me to drill in now for you, and give you some ideas on to get you off the ground with your marketing, or improve your marketing? Obviously, our goal every week with these webinars is to give you ideas that you can implement immediately in your business. Implement today, implement tomorrow, and keep it cranking. No questions so far. I'll stay on for a couple more minutes just in case any come through. Thanks again for joining. It's been awesome. If you're needing bricks or paving, or have family or friends that are building or renovating, we would love to help. We've got tons of awesome landscaping products and ideas, and building products and fresh inspiration. www.premierbrick.nz or premierpavers.nz. Look us up, premierschist.nz. There's some amazing, beautiful products that will really help transform your home and your landscape. So we love to help great Kiwis build beautiful homes and gardens. That's what we are all about at Premier Group. And of course, through our Premier Business Academy, helping you to grow your business, grow your career, get ahead in business and in life. So please check us out on our website. Follow us on LinkedIn, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Pinterest, and follow us on YouTube. Subscribe to our channel. Always lots of fresh ideas, tips and ideas to help you with your home and garden, and also in